All right, guys. What is going on? I hope you are doing well tonight. I hope you enjoyed that insane crypto call that we just had with the one, the only Picasso. So I want to get on tonight, and what I want to do for my team at least, and I figured why not add in the rest of the 1%, is network marketing nights. Just go over a few tactics, go over a few details. If you guys have any questions, Mike Sotero is going to be jumping on shortly, and we're going to be talking about just tactics to get into network marketing. And one thing I learned from someone in our upline recently who really helped me out is just to basically just break down and essentially just be honest with yourself, right? Find out what it is that you're doing in your business and what you're not doing that can really take you to the next level. So some of those things are, and I'm going to go over them right now, are critical to becoming a successful network marketer. As you know, we have to sometimes separate the trading from the network marketing. They're two completely different fields. I love this kid. But I want you to write down these 5 things real quick, and then I want to talk about launching. But I'm going to talk about launching after this call with Mike Sotero. I'm going to let Mike Sotero go up first. But real quick, write down while Sotero is talking, prospecting, presenting, that's 2. Following up, that's 3. New customers, that's 4. And new IBOs, that's 5. So actually, I'm sorry, guys. This chat is all screwed up. Prospecting is 1. Inviting is 2. Presenting is 3. Following up is 4. Launching new customers, 5. Launching new IBOs is 6. And promoting is 7. All right? For each one of those things, go through that list of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 things, right? I'm not counting on. This is all screwed up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, right? 7 things. And rate yourself on 1 to 10. On a scale of 1 to 10, where are you sitting in that group, right? And now, Alec, I know you see me in the group. I do have to respond. I've had a crazy busy day, so brother, I'll get back to you in that group. But, rate yourself on a scale of 1 to 10. Where do you guys sit on that? Because those are the things that are going to make you be successful, right? If you don't know how to prospect, then are you good at presenting? What is your weakness, and where can your upline help you? Where can I help you? Where can Ryan help you? Where can Alec help you? Where can anybody in the 1% organization help you to grow and to be a better trader? So that's simple. Better networker. And when I did this list and I did some of these numbers in my head, and I really told myself, there's a few areas that I'm really lacking that I thought I wasn't lacking. There's a few areas where I could better myself. Even with things like promoting, even things with like launching my own team. I know I need to do better with that. So for the people that are on this call right now, this is being recorded. It's very late on the East Coast. We just did that crypto call. I want to make sure that, I can get this call out to the people who weren't able to make it. But for the people that are on this call, I'm personally going to be launching my team. I'm going to be launching my team full scale. Basically what we're going to be doing, and this is how we're going to launch, and this is what Mr. Morris told me, and this is the right way to do it. And that's why we've been smashing so many ranks recently. Just the week and a half that we've left convention, we've smashed 2 P600s, and we have grown. So this is what I'm personally going to do with my team, is I'm going to be launching them individually, having a personal launch call, not just an op call, not a scheduled op call, a personal launch call with that person where I'm going to help them invite to that call. And then I'm going to be with them while they're inviting for that call. Whatever the list is that they make, we're going to contact those people. And then we're going to have a specific launch call for them. We're going to have you come on. We're going to have you introduce yourself, say why you're excited to be with the company, and then we're going to move. You're going to shift it right over to me. And we're going to do a launch call just for you specifically. When we launch your business, we're going to try to create as much momentum as possible. So I'm super excited about that. Super excited to connect with a few of you. If you guys don't have an upline directly that is available with doing that, I can do it with any one of you that would like some help. Just let me know. I'm always here to help any of you guys out. But I saw Mr. Mike Sotero came on the call, and what I want to say about Mike Sotero is, if you weren't in Vegas with him, if you don't know Mike on a personal level, get to know Mike. Mike is a servant leader. He's somebody who has truly changed, for me, what the definition of leadership is. It's someone who's going to go above and beyond the extra step to help out his team, and not just his team, help out anybody who's around him. So we're lucky enough to have such a great networker, such a great leader on this call tonight, and he's just going to go over a few tips. Guys, I said it in the post earlier, note takers are bread makers, so I'm going to be taking my notes right now. Please make sure you take some notes. And then if you have any questions for Mike, I'm sure he could spend a few minutes answering some of your questions right after the call, after he's done talking. And that's it, Mike. Are you on the call right now? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Can you hear me, bro?
Yes, sir, bro. Go ahead and take it away.
Awesome. Well, guys, super excited to be here. Ben asked me a few hours ago to jump on this call. So definitely anything for Mr. Ben Dixon in this group. What's up, Alec? Hope everybody is having a great day. But yeah, I'm going to keep it very short, straight to the point. I saw, some of you guys' names and faces look familiar. I believe I met some of you guys in Fort Lauderdale, and literally we're 6 months away from Unleashed. My mindset is already in 2019. Appreciate that, Jesus. My mindset is already in 2019. So I'm going to talk about 3 things today. I'm going to use the whiteboard feature. I got to buy some Zoom stock. This thing is just too good. But I'm going to talk about 3 things that I think that can apply to no matter whatever rank you're at, whatever point you're at in your life. Actually, hold up. I was supposed to go live on Instagram. I told up. Told some people I was going to go live. All right, cool. All right, cool. All right, so you can tell your teams as well to go on my Instagram as well. They can see it there if they're not on the Zoom call. So I'm going to share with you guys 3 things tonight that no matter what rank you're at, no matter what position in your business you're at, no matter what income level you're at, maybe you're stuck, maybe you're growing, maybe you're thriving, maybe you're trying to survive and you're trying to keep your head above water, you can use this information to really get to the next level, get to the next income, get to the next place. So here's the 3 things I want to talk about on this team call tonight with you guys. So first off, appreciate you guys for having me. So here are the 3 things. Number 1, you have to have this mentality of always doing more than you're paid for. You see, I remember in the beginning of my journey, just being frustrated, right? Like, why can't I work now and get paid now? That's that linear income mentality. People trade time for money. Here's what I'll tell you. Linear income is less than residual income, or let's call it leveraged income, right? You don't want linear income. Linear income means that if you don't show up, you don't get paid. Leveraged income means if you don't show up, your income still grows or stays the same at least. So drop the number 1 on Instagram if you want leveraged income. Okay. So I have this mentality that no matter, even at Chairman 10, I have to do more than I'm paid for right now if I want to make Chairman 25 money. I have to do more, meaning I have to provide what? I have to provide more value. Right? Jim Rohn said, service to many, using the whiteboard, to many leads to greatness, right? Many leads to greatness. Forgot how to type here. Okay, service to many leads to greatness. So if you want to get to P2000, if you want to get to Platinum 5000, if you want to get to Chairman 10, the difference is that the higher the rank you go, the more value you have to provide. So my mentality in trading, my mentality building is I'm always going to do more than I'm paid for, because eventually you will get paid. This is good news. Get paid for more than you do. Meaning you work a lot in the beginning. Where's the money? And then it comes down the road. And here's number 2 that we're going to talk about. Number 2, this ties into number 1, is the law of 90 days. This is a training that I do with most of my team, or pretty much all my teams, in English and Spanish and multiple languages. Number 2 is the law of 90 days. Things happen in 90-day periods, right? How fast can your life change? Just like that. But here's the test, and here's what you need to understand, is that all the work you do right now, in the gym, in a relationship, in a business, especially in a business, you're going to see the real results 90 days from now, right? So that ties into number 1. In October 1st, it's a great reset button, or a great date if you need a date on the calendar to decide for a 90-day run going into 2019. See, I believe that all of you guys on tonight's Zoom, you can be in a blue jacket at Unleashed. But but you're going to have to get to work now. So if you need a date to start, to mentally, I don't know, I already started this a while ago, but I'm going to restart a new 90 days where I'm going to go out there and hit XYZ numbers and do some things that I've never done before, in personal enrollments, etc. It's starting on October 1st. But here's what you must understand about the law of 90 days. Here's what you must be very, very, so let's say October 1st to January 1st. Just an example, right? 90 days, 90 days, 90 days, 90 days, that's 1 year. I build my business in 90-day sprints, right? October 8th, I'm on tour for about 2 weeks. I come back, and then I go back on a U.S. tour. Do South America, come back, U.S. So I'm already preparing myself. I haven't traveled in months, in like 3 months, because I gave this past 90 days where I'm going to stay and focus in my market here in South Florida. The next 90 days, I'm on the road. I'm going to travel. I'm going to markets. I want to come to Arizona in November. I'm going to Denver. I'm going to Chicago. I'm going to a bunch of places. So Arizona is a place I want to go to, maybe the Carolinas as well. So here's what you must understand the law of 90 days is that – somebody's FaceTiming. Here's what you must understand, that the calls you make, the presentations you do, the events you host, most of it is going to what's the right word? Most of it is going to mirror the volume with something that's very important, with follow-ups, right? In any business, if there's no follow-ups, then there's not going to be success. I don't care if you're selling houses. I don't care if you're selling tea. I don't care if you're selling cars. I don't care what it is, if you don't follow up. So let's say the first 30 days of any run, there's a lot of exposures, right? If there's not exposures in your business, it's not going to grow. I'm going to be very clear about that tonight. Ask yourself tonight, Ben or Jason or Jackson or Alec, how many exposures happened in my organization today? How many people saw the plan today? Right? Yeah, I believe, Ben, I've seen you teach this as I believe, PS3. Right? PS3, peak interest. Show the plan or share the products, whatever you want to say, show the plan. And then three-way call or leverage, right? People get it twisted in this game. They think that they're going to do everything, right? If you want to have leveraged income, you got to leverage other people, right? That's what people at the jobs, the CEO leverages other people. That's why the CEO's on the beach and then the employee has linear income. Do you guys know that the average CEO will make 277 times the amount of money an hour than the base pay minimum wage employee? That's crazy. Is that a pyramid? I don't know, but I don't know. I'm not going to go there tonight. So number one, always do more than you're paid for. Instagram, always do more than you're paid for. Number two, law of 90 days, right? If you're a platinum 600 right now and you want to go platinum 5,000, this next 90 days, you might not get paid platinum 5,000 money. But your mindset needs to be that in 90 days from now, I'm going to reap the results. Right? Bible says, judge a man or a woman by the fruit that they bear. When I look at somebody, I know where they're going to be in 90 days by what they're doing today, not by watching their mouth, but by watching their feet. When I got started in this industry, I was 18, I was in high school, and the whole world doubted me. The whole world told me to quit. My principal, true story, calls me into the office like week 3 in my first company, February of 13. And he's like, you need to stop or you're going to get kicked out of the school. He's like, you need to stop doing this. He just didn't understand. Later, a couple weeks later, I almost signed him up, but it didn't really happen. But I got a chance to stay in the school, build a team and have a lot of fun with it, right? Shout out to all the people that saw that. But the moral of the story is when you make a decision to do anything in life, right? When people get started, some people get started and then they go into witness protection program. Why is that? Because they said yes and the people around them said no. And they let other people's opinions dictate what they do and how they feel. Your current life today, it's a few things, but I'm going to give you guys 2 things. Your current life, the bank account you have, the car you have, the lifestyle you have is based on past thoughts. Thoughts become things, right? As a man thinketh in his heart, so become he. But based on past thoughts and based on past actions. Now, there's good news. Your next 90 days can change. Your results can change based on future thoughts, based on future actions. That's it. And here's number 3 as we wrap this thing up. And this is where you physically got to get to work. Everything, right? My mentor said, show me, it's called the calendar, right? But he said, show me your calendar. And he literally told me this in my face in San Diego, California, 2014. And I will show you your, you could say, income or future. Show me your calendar and I will show you your income or future. Leaving SOAR, leaving an event, or going into the next 90 days, I want to see your calendar, right? If Alex calls me and he's like complaining about his income, he's complaining about why he's not making money, I'm going to go, Alex, hold on, man. Let me see your calendar. And if Amanda doesn't have exposures, if Ben doesn't call anybody, if it's not on the calendar, it's not getting done, right? So many people say, well, you know, I'm just going to go work out when I feel like it. You're never going to go. You need a set time, a set date. Who's going with you? Who's your accountability partner? You know why legs of businesses die? Because the last person on the team doesn't have somebody to be held accountable. Think about the last person on one of your lines. The last person doesn't have somebody that they're running with, right? Running partner is important. So you need to have a calendar. Maybe your calendar looks like a success planner like this. Maybe you have a traditional calendar. Well, Mike, I have a calendar on my phone. Does that count? No, it does not count. You're already on your phone all day. That does not count. Get a physical calendar, right? It's not that hard. When people go, well, what does it take to go chairman? This is how I base my life. It sounds crazy and psychotic, and people on Instagram are freaking out right now, but it's based on this. I let this talk. I let my calendar talk. I don't have to say how I'm going to go Chairman 25 this year. I'm letting my calendar talk. I'm letting my feet talk. Then, but here's what people get messed up. Okay, I got a calendar, Mike. But then they don't understand this. They don't understand productivity. And some of you guys have heard this before. Like, this is like not rocket science. But productivity versus activity, right? I know a lot of active broke people, a lot of active people who don't rank advance, a lot of active people who get stuck for a long time. Why is that? Because they're not being productive. Anybody can fill up a calendar, right? Anybody can draw on a calendar, but very few people can put the calendar together, put the activities together that are going to make the money. Here's all you need to know. Invitations. How many invitations are going on in your business? How many presentations are going on in your business every day? How many exposures are going on in your business? Instagram is getting a free training right now. Drop the number 5 on Instagram if you're getting some value from this. Doesn't matter what company you're in, what you do, you can take something away from this. Drop the number 5. What's good, Raul? So, have you been productive the past 90 days, right? We're about to go in the 4th quarter. We just got off that crypto call with Picasso. He was talking about how Q4 is the quarter that Bitcoin, that cryptocurrency goes on usually, except 1 year goes on a bull run, meaning that you should say, my life is about to go on a bull run. For those that don't trade or don't know what trading is, that means it's going up. Your income is going up. Your lifestyle is going up. The bank account is going up. Drop the number 1 on Zoom if you want your life to go on a bull run. On Instagram, you can do the same thing. Drop the number 1 if you're ready for that. You cannot accept something if you're not ready for it. You cannot be given something if you're not ready to receive it. Does that make sense? I can't give you something if you're not ready to receive it. Tonight, you must be ready to receive what you're about to get. And you must be grateful that you already got it. See the mindset difference there? People go, well, Mike, I got to go get that. I got to go get more money. No, you don't. You already have been given it. It's a completely different mindset. And I see people spin in circles sometimes. You ever see a car doing donuts? That's what people's lives look like sometimes when I look at them. Just spinning in circles. It's like a dog trying to chase its tail. So in closing off this call, Instagram, we'll see you guys later. Appreciate you all. What I'm about to say, we're not going to have that on Instagram. So, to go make 10 grand a month, to go make 30 grand a month, you're going to have to change something. Now, I don't know what it needs to be changed. I hope 1, 2, or 3, maybe one of these or something on this whiteboard can help. But I know this is a fact. Like, nobody can tell me otherwise. Nobody can tell me otherwise. It's a fact. Now, is number 1 something that you need to focus on? Is maybe number 2? Is it maybe piquing interest? Is it that? Is it your calendar? These are principles. Principles to success never change. But what have you been doing in this category, and what's been in this category? You see, people think that personal development is productive, and it's not. It's an activity. It's not productive. Now, should you personally develop? Yes. But personal developing every day does not make you money when you're reading a book. What makes you money is applying what you read, what you listen to in the field, right? PD is an activity. Productivity is exposing people to the products, is inviting people to the products. It's presenting the product. That's productive. That's what makes you money. Here's the last thing I'll tell you guys right now if you want to build this thing big. Focus on how many invitations are going out in your business. If people are inviting, that'll equal exposures. And focus on how many presentations are going on in your business. Because presentations with follow-up equal enrollments. Your business will grow when new people get started and you launch them the right way. I heard Ben talking about that. So listen to what Ben says on the launch. Anybody can sign up. I don't care about somebody being active or 145 in volume for 30 days. That is not going to give you leveraged income. That's going to give you linear income for right now. But if you want leveraged income, you need to have new people join, new people launch. And then it needs to duplicate. Does that make sense? I know P1000s who have a more leveraged income business than Chairman 10s in this game. That's a deeper thought some of you need to think about. That's why if you're a P600 or you're not even at a rank tonight, that's good news because you can build this the right way. You can build your foundation the right way. If I want to build a house, I know it's going to look bad. That's grass, all right? That's a tree. This is a house. You don't build the roof first. You build the foundation first. You build the foundation first. This is what costs the most money. When you build a skyscraper, right, and there's skyscrapers, it's not this part of the building that costs the most money. It's the foundation on the bottom. So if you have nobody in your business, that's good news. Let's change that and let's build it the right way. So I'm excited, guys. As you can tell, I go on tour in 2 weeks. If you have people in Ecuador, Colombia, Peru, direct message me on Facebook, and I'll give them the flyers to those events. But I'm excited, guys. We're 6 months away from Unleashed. Yeah, we just finished SOAR. We got to start talking about 500 chairmen. That means there's 350 people that have to go chairman before Unleashed. Have you decided that you're going to be wearing that blue jacket come convention? Have you made that decision? Last thing I'm going to say before I pass this to Ben. When you make a decision, it rhymes with the word incision. So when you make an incision, you cut, right? You make a cut in something. Some of you need to make a decision tonight that you're going to cut off your past and you're going toward a better future, right? Some of you need to cut off some people, cut off some ignorant people. Some of you need to cut off some past thoughts, some past unproductive activities that you've been participating in. And you need to move forward to the goals and dreams that God's called you to live. There's never been a better day than right now. There will never be a better day than tomorrow. You just got to believe that. And you got to believe that you can actually go make 6 figures trading. You got to believe that you can actually go chairman 10 of this company. And even if it takes you 10 years, oh well, it takes you 10, even if it takes you 10 months, great. Nobody decides some of those things except for you. You're one of the deciding factors in that equation of going Chairman 10 or of making six figures trading. So, Ben, appreciate all your guys' time. I'm going to pass it back to you, bro.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate you so much for coming on. Guys, Mike Sotero does not have to come on this call, so thank you. I know it's getting late over there. It's 11 o'clock. Thank you guys for jumping on this call as well. Now, before we get off, Mike, real quick before you get off, brother, guys, I just want you to, right before Mike came on, I talked about 7 things: prospecting, presenting, following up, inviting, helping customers launch, helping IBOs launch, and promoting. So do any of you have questions for Mr. Mike Sotero about those 7 things? Because those are the 7 key things that are productive, that are going to move you forward. So does anyone have any questions about that? I believe you are allowed to unmute yourself. Yes, you are. So if any of you have any questions, go ahead and type it or jump on, ask those questions, and then we'll give you a minute. All right. Looks like we are good. Guys, I want to thank you for jumping on this call. Mr. Sotero, I want to thank you for jumping on this call. Before he gets off, guys, show him some love. Or drop a number 7 if he just drops some heat. If you are fired up about the next 90 days, drop a number 7. Let's go. We are fired up. Mr. Mike Sotero, thank you so much for your time. Guys, have a blessed day. I will see you all soon. Peace.
Let's go.